Never have I ever not tipped at a restaurant.
I just started tipping recently, to be honest. Like, I just started tipping this coronavirus period because I'm so scared that someone might spit into my food or something. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Chimmy.
And I'm Becca.
And today we're going to be playing Never Have I Ever. And I don't know if you guys know her, but we've been friends since like secondary school. She was actually my senior back in the day. And today we both just saying, because now you're like my baby. So it's like and we both live in Atlanta and we've been procrastinating doing this video for the longest
I
time.
actually blame myself for that, okay?
Yeah, but I'm excited that finally we're getting to do this, honestly. What you think? So, yeah.
Okay, so how the game works is
So, basically, like, if we have done what the question is asking, we will drink.
take a drink, right? If you haven't
If
done
you
it,
haven't,
you
then
don't
just
take a
don't
drink.
drink, right?
Okay, so let's go. First question: never have I ever gone skating big.
Never.
No,
But I want
I
to.
really want to.
I think it'll be fun, but then, like, in a private pool, though.
Private pool. No, I'm thinking more like in the lake.
Honey, a lake is not. A
No,
lake
no,
is public.
Like a private lake, you know, like when you go out, there's, I don't know, like you know how when you go to the Bahamas or something, it's like, nah, the Bahamas actually has a public.
more like Bali.
Something like that.
Bali,
Yeah, and
right.
you're like at the back of you guys, whatever. like,
What is it called? Villa.
yeah,
Is it villa
it's a villa, right? At the back of the villa, you know that there's like this private, like, you know, like kind of like Twilight, you know?
Right.
I want to do that in the middle of the
I
night.
think it'll be fun though.
Never have I ever gotten a piercing.
Well, apart from the ones that you're born with, right?
Yeah.
Because I have two on both ears, so I guess.
Okay, I'm going to piercing. I want one. But I'm feeling needles.
It's-
We're going to the mall today, bro. Okay. We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah,
We'll see. I might. Okay, never have I ever been arrested.
Never.
Dang.
But I've been at the back.
Me too. Me too. Because, so in our school, someone got stabbed. Yes, I know. Someone got stabbed. And so,
Oh my god, that's
yeah, a couple of friends were all scared. So we're like, okay, you know what, we're just going to call
the police
the
escort.
school, campus security. They said
That
we're
is
gonna campus security.
crazy. Someone got stabbed.
And
Mine
then
is like, cause like my shift, I get off work like really late, so like I live close by, but then I just don't like walking by myself, so I would get an escort. I don't like tell you back going to like jail. I mean, the back legit looks like
I was
you're
trying
already
to
in jail.
hide my face because people will see from the outside
And
that
think you actually got arrested, but
so I'm just
yeah.
kind of like, I wasn't arrested though. Okay, never have I ever used my hand with water as tissue.
Never.
Wow. This is packed. Okay. Wow. I'm sorry. Sonia, I went to Sonia's house one time. Sonia's my best friend, by the way. Shout out to Sonia. So, I went to his house and she didn't have baby wipes, she didn't have tissues, and she's like, use water. And I'm like, bro, the flip? And I used water, and it wasn't bad. Like, it really wasn't bad. I really liked it.
I always have this argument with people. I don't agree with that whole water thing.
Your butt is cleaner when you use water.
If
than
I
you
say
use tissue.
like I have to use tissue first and then use water to like wash it off,
Okay.
then that's different. But
I didn't say use water first, then use tissue to wipe it off, because then when you stand up, it's all drippy, like your butt is dripping. Water. I've been in the wilderness. Sonia's house is the wilderness. I've been through this.
It just, I just, man, just imagine how your hands alone self will be so, no.
No, it wouldn't. No, it
I
would
don't
not.
think
It would
about
not.
it, please.
Nah, don't let him see it. It really wouldn't. Okay,
I don't want to think about
next.
it.
Never have I ever read the Bible front to back. No.
Never, but it's
Never.
a work in progress.
Never. I'm reading the New Testament because apparently when you like, yeah, he goes born again. When you get born again, you read the New Testament, so it teaches you more about like Jesus himself than God. So the Old Testament is God, New Testament is Jesus. So that's how I started with. Yeah, I'm still in Matthew, but you know,
It's a work in progress.
Whatever.
We're getting there.
it's a work in progress. Never have I ever had friends with benefit.
Never. How did that go?
I don't know, I get bored of people easily, so you do stuff the first time, I'm like,
That's
I'm
it.
like, I'm tired. And then the guy now
Is it something you do again?
no.
So it was a bad experience?
It wasn't a bad experience. It's like I just realized that guys are low-key clingy, like, cause then you really have. And me personally, I'm a teaser, so I'm gonna tease you, and then I'll just get bored of you. And I'm like, nah. I think it's only happened to me once that like I had friends with benefits, I end up catching feelings. But that's just
exactly. That's the thing about friends with benefits. Like
Someone
along the
catches
line, you
feelings.
might right.
I've never had a situation where the guy catches feelings for me or catches for the guy, except for this one time. As was that monkey, he knows himself.
Wow,
This monkey.
it's crazy because I know who she's talking about. Girl,
This monkey kept talking about something. Don't worry, I'ma marry you. You think all of this over? We're not going to get married. I really like you.
this is why
Bro.
friends with benefits, don't do it. Like,
Nah.
don't do it. 'Cause it never ends well, in my opinion. Like I've never done it, but like from like stories I've heard and stuff.
For me, when I did it, I had fun because I had the power to
Why
tell
did
the
you
guys.
ask?
I had the power to tell the nigga that
Fun
stop
while
while never have I ever gone commando not wearing underwear to go out. Yeah, I don't like wearing underwear. Those are my
And
effort.
there's some outfits that when you wear like underwear, it just doesn't look good.
It really does.
Like it just messes the entire outfit up. So,
But to me, period, like, there's no point, honestly. There's really no why. Oh. Okay, never have I ever been to a strip club. The first time I went on a business trip. It was
business trip.
Sorry, it was a business meeting.
Who the hell has a business meeting
My
at a
cousin.
strip club?
Remember
What?
Lillian? Lillian, my cousin. So she was in New York. She lived in New York. So it was her boss. They flew down to ATL.
Are you serious?
Yeah, they flew down to ATL.
You guys went to a strip club.
We went to a strip club with different partners from a different company. So we all met at a strip club and they were having a literal business meeting. And it was
It doesn't make any sense. What?
It was litty. Like, you know how interesting that is.
Business meeting.
Yeah, I had fun. I don't remember the name of the club, but it was nice.
So I went like I went to strip club for the first time like 4 months ago when I was in Lagos. I went to Silver Fox, you know the one Cardi B came to.
Yeah.
And
But the strippers there actually nice. Very interesting. Like they look like the ones that you see like in movies, you don't really see here in Yankee.
they were pretty, but it was a horrible experience for me because first of all, I was perceiving body odor from the distance, like literally like, and it's funny because it was like body odor mixed with perfume.
Are you serious?
It was horrible. I was even so irritated, but it doesn't change the fact that it was lit though.
It was lit.
It was lit, and that's like the only time I ever been to a strip club. I went with your cousin. Funny enough, I went with your cousin. I went with my cousin. I told you about it.
Wait, you're my cousin. Wait.
Oh, okay, let's not. Let's not.
Yeah.
But I went with my cousin and I went with your cousin. And I think our cousins are like friends, so that's why.
Oh, backstory. She's also my cousin's cousin.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know how to explain that. Whatever. She's cousin's cousin. Never have I ever had gum in my hair as punishment.
Never.
What? I don't care what you're going to do to me. That's not happening.
Just flog me.
That's not happening. Tell me.
Just flog me. What? You know, I know the crazy
Bro.
part of it is that once, like, if you have gum in your hair, you have to
You
cut
have to
you have to
cut
cut the whole thing.
No, I wouldn't do that. Tell me to go pick something
Please flog
outside.
me. Give me another form of punishment.
Corporate
What?
punishment. I take that. But it's fine.
Okay.
Never have I ever been intoxicated while driving.
Auntie,
So why are you drinking?
Drink. Oh! What are you doing? Sorry.
Why are you drinking?
Oh my! I don't even drive in ATL, so I really like to drink. That's why. But yeah, you should drink.
Why?
Cause I feel like you have.
I haven't. I've been tipsy. I haven't been drunk. I've been tipsy. I promise. I have been tipsy. Does tipsy count as being intoxicated?
Not
Tipsy doesn't
but I still
count.
feel like
I've
you
been
should
very
drink.
tipsy.
Becca, you drink. Just drink. Cause I know what I'm saying. Just drink.
You're putting me out to be an alcoholic. Okay. Let's drink this hitting though.
Yeah.
Okay. Never have I ever failed a driving test.
I have. How? So I didn't study.
That's how it started. Okay, so I didn't study.
See.
I didn't study how it starts.
See, I never had the book. I never bought the book. I never studied. It's crazy. My sister came from the UK last year. She came. She was pregnant, and I just needed to get my license, just so I can take her around. So it was so impromptu. I just went, just took the test because I was like, okay, like I've been driving, like I drive in Nigeria, so like it shouldn't be like hard for me, right? So I just went and
Sight.
I failed the test. Driving here is like is way different from driving in Nigeria. So that's what happened.
It took me 3 days to get.
Are you serious?
I studied online for 3 days and then I took the test.
I just went and took it.
If you fail 10, then you failed the test.
No, not 10. I think it was like a 3 or 4.
Okay, I don't know that. All I know is that whatever the limit is, I was one more question to failing, close to actually like I was one more question away from failing.
It was
funny
because I just needed one I just needed one question to pass. Like I needed to, but it's funny because but what happened was like after everything I went and I studied for like the whole night. I went through like previous questions online, and then I took it and I passed it the next day.
I had a bunch of questions left, and I only have one more. So if I failed one more question, that would have been.
And I got the first one because I knew there's like 2 sections.
Yeah.
So I think one is like the science and
then
that was
like
that
scenario,
was really easy. But the second one, that was the one.
The scenario was actually hard.
Yeah.
And after I passed it, my dad was like, "It doesn't Nigerian mind really tell you it doesn't matter which one you pass. It matters if you got all of them correct." Never have I ever asked someone out.
How do you even do that? Have you?
What?
What? I'm about to be like,
no.
Because next thing, like when you guys now have issues later on, you not be like, I mean, after all, I never, like you asked me out. Like I never asked you out. So
never have I ever used a fake ID.
Child! Until
you know what's funny? I actually didn't need my fake ID at some point because all the guys at the club all the dancers already knew me. So it was like, hey, what's up? I'm okay. There's no point using the ID.
Bro, I needed it. I needed to use it like on some days. But right.
Never have I ever been in a fist fight. No.
Never.
I don't have time for that. I really don't have time for that.
I just think it's not like to be fighting.
Thou shalt not throw thy hands.
Right.
If you throw your hands first, my G, I will whoop the living daylight out of you.
I don't even know how to fight, so I try not to get myself in situations where I have to fight.
I have imagined.
And the thing is, there's some situations where like you're just better off walking away. You know?
Every situation is better off with you walking away.
Not really. See, some situations, some slaps.
Nah. Do you know what's more painful than being beaten? Is when someone is just chatting out rubbish, like pure ass rubbish, and you just walk away. That person will get so pissed.
To be honest with you, it depends on what happened. Because if you slap me, I'm not going. It depends on what happened and who the person is as well. Like if let's say like my friend like slaps me over something very petty that shouldn't even be an issue, I'm slapping you back. Are you crazy? What? But that's the I don't like to fight. I don't like to fight, but like if I need to, like.
Wait, remember the day we got into that fight that day? Like. I was not gonna hit you. I promised I wasn't gonna, because I wasn't in a situation to hit someone. Like, I wasn't.
We've been through a lot.
Oh my God.
In this friendship, we've been through a lot.
In this Africa. Bro, look at me going down.
Oh my goodness.
Oh Lord. Okay. Never have I ever accidentally started a fire. It's hidden.
For real.
Okay.
Ooh. So first of all, I remember like this is when I used to live in Nigeria, and I love candles, right? But that one time I almost set the house on fire. That it was so scary, and I was trying to pour water, and I think the water was even making it like flame even more. So like we had to use like Omo. Remember Omo? Do you remember Omo?
Wait, you use Omo too?
Omo like and water, like you mix it together.
Are you serious?
Yeah, because
okay.
if you use normal water, like
it's not
that will even like make the fire burn even more. So we had to use that to put out the fire, but I almost set my house on fire.
So I was in the kitchen and I was trying to fry eggs. So I didn't know that. And like usually how I fry eggs, I always fry eggs like vegetables and all that kind of stuff in it. So I was trying to cut up tomatoes and the oil was really like really hot. So me thinking that everything is okay, because I didn't know that like apparently the water from the tomatoes get into the fire pan and the whole entire kitchen just went. like on the pan, and the house just like I don't even know. The pan was just like in flames, like this huge bonfire type thing. And so I remember just standing there, I was just staring at it, I didn't even talk. And then my dad could hear it burning from the parlor. So he's yelling, he's like, who's burning down the house? And I'm like, still standing there. It really like heard him, I was like, help!
Are you serious?
Yes. And by the time someone actually came down there to try and help, the whole, what was it? The whole fire was like going down on its own. So by the time someone came down, the fire was gone. The tomato wasn't even burnt, but like that's literally what happened. It was crazy. Never have I ever not tipped at a restaurant. I don't tip all the time. I like good service. I don't get good service. I don't tip.
I just started tipping recently, to be honest. Like, I just started tipping this coronavirus period because I'm so scared that someone might spit into my food or something. Literally, because people do it.
I mean,
People do it.
Do you mean
so,
like for Uber Eats or?
For Uber Eats or Instacart?
Yeah, but Uber Eats they can't do that, cause.
But Instacart you can, because you're going into the grocery store, you're picking everything one by one. So literally, like if it's like fresh foods, the person can like spit or sneeze and do it on purpose because you weren't like the person wasn't tipped. Like people do it in this country, like they are so serious about tipping and everything. So I just started tipping recently.
I mean, I heard that for like Uber Eats, but I didn't hear that for something else. And whenever I go into restaurants, I always like think like.
But you just said you can't do it for Uber Eats.
You can't do it for Uber Eats. I always just think that for Uber Eats, but then they have like this whole thing where they seal the food in. So if they actually open the food up, you know. Right?
Yeah, that's a lot better. But for Instacart, so what's the highest you've ever tipped?
15.
Okay, you see, I've never tipped.
I've
never
higher than that.
I don't
People
even know.
Actually, tip
I
higher
know,
than
like
that.
I know, like doctors here. Like I've seen, like there was this time I went to see my auntie. Like she's a whole doctor and everything, and she tips like my Uber driver like $50. Yes.
Can I be your Uber driver?
Can I be her? I think the highest I've ever tipped is like $5. Literally, like yeah, that's bad.
15.
But
My hand was paining me small, but the
Right.
person was really good service. Like, I couldn't deny her 15.
I'm a student. Like I can't shout.
Never have I ever been on a dating website.
Never. How did it go? Which one?
Tinder.
Oh, how did it
No,
go?
it wasn't for guys though. I was experimenting myself and I was trying to skip.
Oh, okay. Skip.
PG. Okay. Never have I ever lied about being single because I wasn't interested in the person. If I tell you I have a man, walk away.
Walk away.
You're a king. And as a king, you should know how to accept your L's. Take your L and walk away.
And walk away. It's crazy because I feel like the more you tell guys that you're in a relationship, I think that's even the more exactly. Like
you'll be like, and so? Like, how's that gonna
well, not and so.
That's what
but
I should be like.
I feel like they just have more like.
Have you seen that meme where someone was like, I have a man, and the girl was like, I want to talk to him too? I mean, like, you guys don't care.
That is crazy. Like that, I think it's very disrespectful.
But
Like,
you can't really hold guys to it though, because girls do it too.
I don't do it. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like,
Subscribe,
and drop all your comments in the comment section. Bye.